Hello, here on Alloy Day 26. I'm Shion Costello. I'm at the Experimental Sound Studio in Chicago, and I'm going to work on the Chopin Etudes Opus 10 project. I made it through, I guess, first drafts of 1 through 8, Etudes 1 through 8, and I have second drafts for Etudes 1 through 3, but I still haven't finished the whole set of 12, and I'm going to keep going in that direction now for achieving first drafts of each of these Etudes in Opus 10. So today I'm going to go on in the order and go to Opus 10 number 9 in F minor with like a more extended left hand reaches with sort of a duet in between the right and left hands. But it's very it's going to be an interesting challenge because it's not like super rhythmic playing in terms of like 16th notes. There's 16th notes in it, but it's more about like the flow of like the line and kind of working off the resonance of the bass notes in a way that will challenge me to figure out something unique and complementary to the etude. So I'm probably going to start with just the bass notes, the support of those bass notes, and then also the duet aspect of the etude to see what can come out through prepared piano stuff. So I'm excited to see what happens. We'll see how it goes. First step was using 1 1/4 inch cup hooks or fish hooks for screws in the upper register here for that final gesture between the hands. These are 1 1/4 inch on the top register until C5. C5 it turns into 1 1/2 inch fish hook screws. C4 and D flat 4 going down, bolts with internal facing wash. And I have, starting here on the C3, one single foam pencil grip, and then all chromatic notes from F2 downward to the end. Okay, I made a few changes. Added fishhook screws 1 1/4 inch to fill in the F minor scheme. I also changed the internal facing tooth washers into tin foil. So you place it so that it's only on the bolt, as you can see, and not actually touching the string. B2, brass bolt and B2. I took out 3 screws, one on E flat 4, and then E flat 5 and F5. Made a lot of changes. I downgraded this to a smaller piece of, changed around a little bit the placement of this, put back the F5, added a G flat 4 fishhook screw. Okay, here is the final, I guess the final first draft of the Chopin Etude Opus 10, number 9. These are all 1 1/4 inch fishhook screws, F up here on the top, the highest F, and then B flat, A flat, G, F, G flat and F, and then E flat, D flat, C, B, A flat, G, G flat again, and F. This is a really interesting day. I learned a lot, figured out some interesting applications for all of the materials I have. The tin foil is probably the most interesting thing. And yeah, just playing wise, trying to adjust to the new sound world and try to voice appropriately for this particular etude, especially in the left hand. So this is, again, the end of the day for alloy, and this was the Chopin Etude Opus 10, number 9. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.